like noticing those two. Those aren't easy to see immediately. So he jumps sideways and hits it because that's going to cut the angle. Because if he would have hit it like this, like if his car was like this and he hit it, it would have went higher. But he turns sideways and pushes it. That's something that a lot of top level players do, is they make sure to rotate their car correctly. That was a really, really good play by Lichinio. That air roll shot was clutch. Really clutch.
My goodness, what a game. Almost a minute into overtime. Lichinio clutches
Damn.
it and moves on to round 2 to face Kronovi.
Kronovi and Latch next. Nice. Rip Dapper, dude. That was a good match, though. Alright, here we go. Next game. So that was 2 games in... We started at 1:30, 1:15-ish. And it's 2 something already? Fuck, dude. Alright. Here we go.
5 unanswered goals.
Next up.
Lichinio has just demonstrated the power of mental toughness in a game that should be remembered. However, now is not the time to dwell on it. On to the next match.
Yeah, so Garrus, if you go to search Rocket League replays, and you can find them.
Nothing different has happened here. One of the 12 has forfeited his match, leaving the other, known as Maestro, with a free pass to the next round. A nice gift indeed. But will he take advantage of it? We will find out soon enough.
That was a cool way of doing that. I like... So that was cool. That was good thinking by League of Rockets. Obviously, the benefit of production and being able to pause and take their time is they can do stuff like that. Like, they can make a storyline out of it. So if due to forfeits and stuff like that, people don't show up, they can be like, you know, hey, he forfeited. That's a buy for this guy. He now has the ability to take advantage, all that kind of stuff. Like, I like the way that they spun that. So there was a break before semis. Okay. Good. Yeah, you can't really say SquishyMuffinz badass. Unless you do, like, metal vocals with it. And even then, it's still like... Did he just do vocals for SquishyMuffinz? What? Classic Marius, right, dude?
Jhzer,
Come on, Greasy.
an artist of the air and a recent world champion.
Don't think Jhzer belongs in the 1v1 tournament. Personal opinion. No offense to Jhzer. Great player. Awesome freestyles. Fantastic content creator. Don't think he's a top 1v1 player, though. It was definitely a clickbait.
Championship title. He is well known for his freestyling abilities. However, his skill as a competitor is often overlooked. Underestimating him would not be wise. SquishyMuffinz. Do not let them...
Hit me with that Moy in chat, boys. Come on.
There is not a more fierce or high-powered attacker than this.
I think he did really well. Yeah, I'm excited to watch this game, though.
In the ones arena.
I'm surprised at the Merc choice, though. Let's go, Squishy! USA. USA. Now, the thing about Squishy and once. And Squishy, I'm calling you out here. Squishy, you are a cocky motherfucker. And I love it. Squishy is one of the better people when it comes to ball control. He makes it look extremely natural. 360 drift dribbles, going up the wall, like whatever it is. Squishy makes the fast play style look slow. And that's not easy to do. Okay? So, I'm excited to see not only does he do it against Jhzer, but also how he does it against a Merc. Because 50-50s definitely benefit that big hitbox, that tall hitbox. So I'm curious on how this match goes. But Squishy, I enjoy his play style. I just wish he would take it seriously all the time. You son of a bitch. Here we go.
There's spinny goals, but somebody's about to spin out of this tournament. And we're going to see who is more solid on the ground. I'm not expected to see too many aerials, but maybe a couple of them. Oh, Jhzer straight away gets slammed by this ground.
Oh, God. Jhzer, what are you doing? Huge mistakes by Jhzer.
Oh,
All right.
Jhzer straight up on the ground.
Number 1. Jhzer's backwards. Do you know who won already, or did you see it yourself? Yeah, I've known who won like weeks ago. I talked to Shogun about it way beforehand. I already know who won, so don't worry about it. So big mistake. Number one, look at all this space for Squishy. I get the space because he's doing bounce dribbles. Not on top of his card, but just in general, he's bouncing and giving himself shot opportunities. This space is needed by Jhzer. Jhzer should be a net. If Jhzer's not going to commit to this, he needs to get net, and he needs to turn around. He needs to face the ball. Okay? 2 mistakes already. He's not net. Not facing towards the ball. He's like this weird in-between. Second thing is he starts to slowly creep. For the shot. And he's backwards. There's no way he's saving this. Gives Squishy too much space. Easy shot for Squishy. Like, bunch of mistakes coming out from Jhzer here. He slows down, he hesitates, he breaks a little bit, and thinking that Squishy, like, he goes for the fake, like, did a bunch of things wrong here. And I don't think that's something that's easy. Like, when you play against someone like Squishy for the first time, it takes a little bit to get used to. Quick kickoff again, won by Squishy, because he got more on it as he rotated. Take a shot. Oh, that would have been a good power shot if he would have hit it. So, Squishy's able to go for that 50-50, because even if he loses it, so even if the ball pinches, Jhzer committed to it as well. And this is what's nice about this too, is since Squishy is at advantage based on where he's on the field, it forces Jhzer up. So if Jhzer misses it, good for Squishy. Even if Jhzer contests it, look what happens. Squishy can land, he can recover, he's fine, right? So, even though risky, it's risky in a way that it's okay. Good touch. Jhzer's lucky he gets that bump.
Squishy just got slammed. It was unfortunate. As soon as he hit the ball away, they placed him in the firing line for the mark. And
those are true bounce dribbles. Wow, that was a good touch. So there's 2 types of bounce dribbles. Ones that hit the ground. NA sucks at them. They don't do them enough. EU has developed bounce dribbles on top of the cart. Watch this. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, 4 bounce. Takes a flick. Very, very difficult to read. It's so difficult not knowing when he's going to double jump, he's going to pop it, he's going to shoot it, he's going to flick it, whatever he wants to do. But that backflip to stop the momentum coming across. Squishy goes all in for the shot because he thinks this is the last touch that Jhzer's going to make. Jhzer lands immediately and flicks it backwards. Squishy would have had that save if Jhzer didn't do this. Really well played by Jhzer. That was really well played.
He's definitely not messing around. Squishy's got to look out for that one. The dribble play is coming out of the fin. Will he be able to finish strong? Oh, the bump.
Yeah, Squishy, Turbo, Dapper, all you guys that played in it, how did they do the ping? Like how did the tournament work? Like did higher seed get the benefit, or is everything on US East? Like I assume everything was just on US East? Or did they, like, for the guys that were East Coast, did they have to play on Europe? Or, like, was it done by seeding? Like, how was it done?
And the boost still Jhzer, bringing the savagery to Urban Knight. Yeah, usually we see a lot of finesse from Jhzer.
Another bounce dribble, power shot. Good save by Squishy. Benefit of giving space, it allows you to react to those.
Squishy on the dribble.
God, Squishy. I hate playing against people like Squishy. They're too good. Kickoff system and seeding. Alright. So look at this. Plays it inside, typical dribble, right? The difference, though, about drift dribbles is you can get them down is the amount of cuts you can take. Like this, normally a dribble itself will pop the ball up and allow you to juke your opponent. But when you add drifting into it, the angle becomes sharper and it allows you to make harder cuts and makes people look foolish. Drift, back inside. Disgusting, dude. Disgusting.
Jeez. Not only does he get the ball past Jhzer, but he casually takes
disgusting, man.
Stride, just dribbling it straight into the open net. Didn't even put an
God damn, dude. Savage Squishy. Too good, man. Too good.
Jhzer's looking like he's in the game, but Squishy definitely the favorite.
Win kickoff 3 times and he gets a revenge. Gotcha.
I think all of the SquishyMuffin fans are
That's actually a unique way to do it. Kind of like that. Good job by Jhzer. Squishy's gonna go straight back. Yep. Jhzer threw that away. Didn't have enough power on it. Missed the shot. He went for a shot there. Good reaction. That lack of hesitation. I don't know what Squishy's doing here. Squishy, what are you doing?
Tell what this tournament.
Ah, okay. Squishy's too close. Squishy needs to either aerial back here, but because the ball's too high, like look where Jhzer is compared to Squishy on this aerial. Excuse me. Yeah. So, based upon like the distance to the ball, like there's no way that Jhzer's not going to be able to beat him to this. Like a quick aerial from Squishy, even if he does get a touch, like Jhzer's going to hit it too, and it's going to bounce and go this way. So Jhzer wins this no matter what. But Squishy being close, you can tell that Squishy is a dribbler by all means. He's definitely stronger in that ground game. So he wants the ball to settle on his card, and then he wants to dribble it. Jhzer takes advantage of it.
Not even an attempt there from Jhzer, but a shot on target.
Still, good decision making by Squishy. Like Squishy, after he knows he makes that mistake, he immediately backs off after he sees the aerial.
He didn't go off the wall here.
He could have maybe saved that.
To him.
That is
Instead
a
of
great shot.
doing a forward jump here, he needed to jump up and aerial. He could have saved it.
Jumped, but he stayed solid. And look at that top corner
Yep.
shot. Squishy just gave him
Johnny calls it
way
out
too
too.
much space. Jhzer capitalizes 2-all. Another close game here in the League of Rockets 12 Titans tournament. Only one of these players will move on to the round of
I know.
eight.
I can't play the Merc because it looks like a flying Twinkie.
3 minutes,
Like I just
33 seconds to find out, and
Kickoff
Jhzer
goal.
takes the lead.
We have got Jhzer on a Merc in the.
that whale noise could have probably not been used as much. Like I get it's for like the setting and the feel of it, but it's been 3 matches and I'm kind of like, okay, wow, that's getting it's getting to me.
12 Titans, 3 goals to 2 up.
Kickoff goal. That's something that big Merc hitbox.
Is making a noise.
I was wondering how that would come into play.
Small child seeing a pop
Right, Kovenal? Exactly.
That's a noise I definitely want to hear. I didn't know that I wanted to hear that, but no, I do. So thank you, Shogun. Oh, the fake kickoff. Jhzer completely mind game Squishy out of this possession play.
You banter.
She's gonna launch the ball high up again. Stick it to
See, that's what's weird. Is like you set this like movie-esque kind of style, and then you have casting with it. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, like it just doesn't feel like it fits, right? Like I don't know how I feel.
the ground right now. I'm loving this from Jhzer. He must be using a ton of medication to fight his urge to jump up in the air for everything. But oh no, he could have gone up a little bit higher for that one.
There's only the wheels to blame.
That?
I don't know.
seeing
Good power shot by Squish.
flaw in Jhzer's gameplay because this is the second time he's been caught by the exact same
Oh, so
thing.
close.
Good power shot by Squishy. Squishy being a dribbler.
What on earth is that? Urge to jump. I'm loving
Look at the space that he gets from Jhzer.
must be using
So as soon as he goes for that second pop, Jhzer's like, oh shit, I need to go back to net. What does Squishy do? Recognizes it immediately. Huge power shot catches him off guard.
everything. But oh no, he could have
Good decision making by Squishy.
That one. What on earth is that?
That's what you got to do to play ones. You got to mix it up. Instead of going for dribbles all the time, goes for a shot. You could have dribbled that too, but still a good shot.
Caught by the exact same
Oh, so
thing.
close.
Squishy is just bouncing the ball out.
Wow,
and
Stacks,
layering
that
shots
pun, dude.
towards the net, and
That
Jhzer
pun.
both times has not been able to react.
Yeah,
It's
that
a
power shot was
combination
smart.
of nerves
Really well done.
and just the great ground shooting.
It's the issue about ones. You give them too much space and they punish you for it. Give them too little, and they fucking beat you with a dribble.
To get back in.
That's why I love ones. Ones are great.
That ball. And hey, we've seen this before. Hook
Taking
shot
it wide.
on the side, to the back
Again.
post. Jhzer
Okay.
this time will get the save.
Yeah, definitely was in a much better position to react that time, facing towards the ball. Here comes another shot, though.
Dude, back-to-back power shots, really?
That is a boomer, ladies and gentlemen. Jhzer out of boost on the goal line. Squishy slams it right underneath the crossbar. Can't get up in time, can Jhzer? And Squishy's taking the lead.
Jhzer read that late.
Game right here.
It's the difficulty with power shots.
Out of boost on the goal.
Could not get to that one. That time facing towards the ball.
Post Jhzer this time will get the
Okay, so Jhzer's up.
Was in a much better
Okay, that's why he was fucked. So Jhzer is moving towards this side, power slides and turns around. That's why he's not ready for the shot.
position to react that time,
See it? He's turning around right now,
facing towards the ball. Here comes another shot.
and he did it weird too. He didn't like power slide 180. He power slide backwards into it. Wasn't ready for it. Definitely not out of boost, as you can see the boost trail. And you don't need that much boost. Like he has plenty of boost to get up for that. He just power slid and made the mistake. No Stacks, no. He should have done a different animal sound. Yeah, dude. That'd been funny as hell. Yeah. Squishy's definitely a good dribbler. You should know that early. His mechanics with ball on the car and stuff are he's clean. Definitely one of the best in NA for sure. Very comfortable with the ball. Nice, baits.
He's getting close to Jhzer.
Oh,
Goodness, what a great play there.
oh fucking squishy, dude. God damn, dude. Okay, so the reason why this works. So the most typical way that a dribble happens, you pop the ball up and then you take a shot.
Great play there
Pops it up, aerials it, and shoots it, right?
by SquishyMuffinz.
But not Squishy. Squishy goes for that. Immediately after seeing that it's up, he boosts back down, which is crucial as well. He has to boost down so he can get to the ball and be on the ground immediately before the Jhzer can go up for it. That's a key point of this. Like, if he doesn't boost down back like that, he's not going to be able to react in time to make another play. Super, super crucial. Really well played by Squishy, right?
That is a
Not only does he do that, he then manages to land it back on his car. Another bounce dribble. Another touch he's able to make.
ages for Squishy.
Gets the bounce off of it, hits it soft enough to where he's able to make a decision. And then the thought process to not go for a shot after it. Most people would be like, all right, I did something cool, now I'm going to shoot it. Jhzer's still there. What does he do?
Fakes a pop.
Mind game.
Flips away from the second
Mind game.
pop, and
And not only does he do that mind game, like, the way he does it. So, like, he does a pop, like Johnny says, but he'll also boost after, so he makes sure he's boosting away from the ball so he doesn't even get close to touching it.
backflips
There's the
away
boost.
from
He's
the
out of the way. And the reason he does that is because in case Jhzer does hit it, he's still in a position to hit the ball. Huge mechanical play there. Like, there's a lot that goes into that
pop,
play.
and Jhzer's flailing. What a play by Squishy.
Squishy, you're
Completely
brutal, dude.
inside the head of Jhzer. That is the
Everybody in chat, show some love to Squishy for that play. That was nuts. I want to watch it again. It was so good. Holy shit, dude. Wow. That was dirty, dude. That was really dirty.
math with a calculator next time. Squishy currently in the lead. Fake jump. He's getting close to Jhzer. Oh, he's done it.
Goodness, what
God
a
damn, dude.
great play there by SquishyMuffinz.
That is outrageous from Squishy. Fakes a pop. Backflips away from the second
Right, so
pop,
we
and
talked-
Jhzer's flailing.
So we talked about what he did right. Let's talk about what Jhzer should have done in a situation like that. Okay? Not easy to do.
Just do my math with a
So Jhzer backs up in net, right?
currently.
Two things Jhzer could have done. As soon as he sees these dribbling going on, he knows, like, this is like a perception thing. What's up, Munchkinator? This is a perception thing. This is something that players need to learn, and it's what makes really good players even better, is their perception of what's about to happen. It's what we refer to as reading the ball. He should know that as soon as Squishy is going up and down like that, he needs to contest. He needs to get in his face. There's too much space, and it allows Squishy to do whatever the hell he wants, right? The other option is he can fully commit to playing defense, and the only way he can do that is if he is further back in net. Look how far out of the net he is.
Fake jump. He's
He slowly backs up, and as soon as he realizes he's in that net, he commits hard, and Squishy punishes the shit out of him for it. He needs to be further back in net to give him more space. The benefit of having space is it allows you to do what you want to do, right? So, as a defender, going further back in the net then transitions that into your favor, right? Because normally on offense, you have all of this space, right? But when you get to a certain point, roughly about here, the space then favors the defender. And that's something that Jhzer needs to do. He either needs to fully commit to defense, get back a little bit further in net so he can wind up and make an attempt at it, or he needs to contest it and stop Squishy from doing the dirty. One or the other. Doesn't do either.
fake jump.
Gets
Getting
this.
close to Jhzer.
Oh man, that hurts.
Goodness, what a great play there by SquishyMuffinz.
That was
That
brutal.
is outrageous from Squishy. Fakes a pop. Backflips away from the second pop, and Jhzer's flailing. What a play by Squishy. Completely getting inside
That's
the
crazy.
head of Jhzer.
That's really crazy,
That
dude.
is the best goal I've seen.
But
in this
Jhzer's still
game.
only down by 2.
Unbelievable
2:47 left. Still plenty of time, man.
SquishyMuffinz just made Jhzer dance with that particular play. They're now up onto the side.
Oh, look at the
Jhzer
confidence.
has to get rid of that one. 2 goals.
That's
is
a goal.
the difference. The long shot comes to Jhzer. It's going to sneak that one past.
I wonder how many attempts that took. I don't think it matters, man.
Clinical counter-attack from Jhzer. He is not
Jhzer
Let's see.
has to get rid of that one. With that
Okay.
particular play.
Good recognition by Jhzer. So Squishy goes for the boost instead, right here, instead of staying on the ball. Because of that, Jhzer can put a long shot on.
Is the
Good recognition. He plays that far enough to the post.
That's a clinical counter-attack from Jhzer. He is not shaken by that goal from Squish.
Sorry, Squishy. I gotta point out the other stuff too, man.
He is right back in the game, and we're within one goal of each other once more. Squishy still with the small advantage, but more than half the game to go. This game is at so
Squishy wants that boost, man. Poor guy.
2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Squishy does a good job of his awareness of like where the ball needs to be, but on defense, he gets punished sometimes. It happens. But he's aware of it, and that's what matters, right? Like, okay, notice how Jhzer's shadowing him. That's what you want to do. When you're on defense and you give too much space, it allows Squishy to do what he wants. This is what happens well. He shadows him. He basically slowly is moving towards Squishy in case he makes an attempt. Squishy makes that attempt. What does he do? Backflips into it. Unfortunately, he gets punished for it. But it's still the right idea. What he's doing here, like, the reason why it worked is because the pinch, like, if this was on even playing field, that pinch would have not gone that way. But because Squishy's on a higher ground, that's what you get for having the high ground. Star Wars should have taught you. Having the high ground, you win. But he plays it over. If he didn't have this angle up top, it wouldn't have pinched that way. Jhzer actually did the right thing. It just...
Squishy did really well.
That wall, man.
He's approaching the ball so perfectly. Just right as Jhzer flipped, he was in that position already to touch it right over the top of his opponent, getting the immediate dunk. Jhzer down by 2 again. Squishy, I wonder, are we going to see more Maestro getting grind shots? It's been working wonderfully.
Oh, you played that hard. Forces him to go up, and he gets boost. What are you going to do here? Oh,
He goes underneath
God, dude, Squishy, why do you do this to people? So last time he went for a dribble, this time he doesn't. Hey, Mino. Good thing by Squishy, changing up the play. Even though Jhzer recognizes it this time, he goes up for it. What does Squishy do? Goes for the second touch, make sure it's on, doesn't touch it once. The reason why Jhzer was in a position to save that is because if Squishy would have hit that again, it would have went more inside. Jhzer would have made the save. Did the right idea. Squishy, being the stupid piece of shit that he is, being too good, goes for another fake. The issue about fakes like that is how do you read them? It's difficult. When you're playing defense, you get punished. You need to be assertive in those kind of plays, and it's like, how do you make that decision when you give them that much space? It's insane, man. Another good fake. Oh. Oh.
Squishy can't get back in time. He's looking to get that one off his own post.
Good punish.
He's trying to style
as soon as that, notice how, okay, as soon as that bounce goes up, notice how Jhzer aggresses this time. He learned from his first mistake. Before, when Jhzer was dribbling, didn't do anything. This time he aggresses at the right time when the bounce is coming down.
Jhzer says no. Get that ball out of my half and into your net,
yeah.
my friend.
The positioning by where Jhzer or where Squishy was on that fake was great. Yeah. All around, like, it was really well played. The second touch was great. Followed it well, juked out of the way, like, he positioned his car in the way, but good job by Jhzer there. Finally challenging. Also smart, maintains possession. A lot of people here would have thrown that away. After this touch, a lot of people would have flicked to this. Like, far, like that first touch. Jhzer settles it on his car and dribbles it. These are really good games. Ah, mistake, man. That sucks.
That's a huge let off for Jhzer. He should by
Good
all
touch.
rights be done.
So that touch back is fine. So normally a lot of people would let this settle. Squishy doesn't. Squishy makes a subtle touch, plays it down the field, denies the boost, gets the other boost as well. It allows him to maintain possession and keep going.
We'll be very glad that he's not.
Well played by Squishy.
It's all the luck he can get. So Squishy's playing this really dirty. I love it. He knows that this game is the only game that they're going to play against each other, and he's wasting all the time. The clock is on his side. Another shot. This time Jhzer with the save.
These long shots are great.
To be Venom.
So the cool thing about Squishy, so he denies all that booster on the corners, right? But because Jhzer's giving him so much space,
They're going to play
one, it wastes a ton of time, like Johnny says, but the shots that he can put on net, he can just keep pressuring, rotate, collect boost, put another shot, and he can just keep doing this over and over and over again. As long as Jhzer doesn't want to maintain possession, which if he throws it away like that, he's not going to, Squishy can do whatever the hell he wants. Like, it kills so much time. Oh, nice fleck. That sucks for Jhzer. Jhzer made a mistake there. Right here. So gets a flick, plays it over.
crossbar.
Good recovery by Squishy to get back. He tries to jump into it, but Jhzer should have been able to hit
Now
that.
it's a rush.
Oh, he jumps sideways instead of forward.
Neither of them really
That
end up
sucks.
winning that. They both fall flat on their face, but
Final minute, Jhzer with the ball. Squishy had a boost. Mind game by Jhzer. He gets it in at the far post. Unbelievable. We're within one. 43.
So Jhzer's been going for a lot of just
didn't
quick
even
flicks.
Look at Squishy. He just kept
Oh,
circling
what a
himself
Damn,
around.
Squishy. He got you good. And to get that negative angle. Nice, dude.
In right now. Great mind game there from Jhzer. One goal separates the two players.
And if you're Squishy, that's got to be the worst way to concede at this point. Jhzer with all the momentum.
Jhzer
right
can
now,
tie this right here.
Holding on for dear life, but Jhzer's coming
Wow,
in.
that placement.
The equalizer, 34
Wow, that
seconds on the
placement.
clock. We're
Wins the
offside
kickoff
now.
because that stupid big hitbox.
SquishyMuffinz was just like a deer in headlights just then. Just saw
And then this shot here.
landed pretty well, but didn't turn himself around until it was far
That's
too late.
great.
Squishy, did you know? I assume you didn't have ball. Did you have ball cam on that?
Placement. Jhzer sticking it right behind Squishy. He knew that there was no way Squishy could cover that post after committing it to the center of the goal. Who is going to take the lead here? We got a long time left, and it looks like.
I think Squishy. Did Squishy get?
Jhzer.
Nope, Jhzer got the boost.
Right to this position.
See, I hate that. Like, Johnny as a caster, myself as a caster, Shogun as a caster should never have to be like, I think this is the one who got the boost. We should just know. Like, I hate not knowing and us having to play patient until we do know. Sucks. Like, we've gotten good at it, which is going to help us when we do get to know that information, but hopefully Synex is working on that. I really do.
It's a great placement right above
Alright,
Squishy.
see what
Squishy
happens.
deals with it so well. What a touch to keep that ball under his control.
Good second touch, changes possession. Downfield, throws it away though,
Jhzer has to play
but he gets a clear.
Oh, this is so awkward for him.
That was actually very smart that he saw SquishyMuffinz go.
That's a goal.
Inside, but here's the shot onto target. Jhzer isn't there.
Yep, Jhzer made a mistake. Huge mistake.
Play this one smart.
Oh, this is so awkward for him.
That was actually very smart.
That touch was too hard, and that sucks. He needed to jump into it. Right here, if Jhzer doesn't jump into this, it just subtly plays off the corner, and it's not on the side of his car. Like, if this car was up next to this, then fine. It hits off this way, or technically like this way, and he can maintain possession and go. But because it hits the top right corner, it hits too far, and it switches possession over to Squishy. Because of that, he's already going this way. He's got to completely rotate back around and get in net.
Very smart that he saw.
But he commits to it. That's two huge mistakes for Jhzer.
Shot onto target. Jhzer isn't there.
Almost gets to it, but still.
Play by Squishy. Gets the
Subtle
down-
mistakes. Even a jump like that. Like, that jump puts him enough out of position to where
Shot.
Squishy's able to get the
Waits for it
rebuttal.
come to him,
That's
fires
rough,
it
dude.
On net with speed, and that is his lead back in his own hands. 10 seconds to go. Can Jhzer equalize?
That was nuts.
Be absolutely necessary to get it immediately. Oh, he's trying to fake it, but
Didn't work.
Squishy sees it and just goes, I'm keeping this ball.
Oh, Squishy.
Jhzer's
What?
tried that twice now. But Squishy's off the
Oh,
ball.
Squishy, what did you do?
Jhzer with an open net shot.
What are you doing, Squishy? What are you doing?
Away from him. And now we're on 0 seconds. Jhzer trying to keep it up, but he can't do it. Jhzer.
Oh,
fails to
God,
equalize.
Squishy.
Squishy wastes the time and well played. GG's.
Oh, shit,
We're
dude.
away from him. The wall. He's
Keeping this ball.
well played. by
So,
Squishy.
Squishy went up for this because there was only 5 seconds left, and he figured if he could have cleared it crossfield, he would have been fine. But because he made a mistake.
Anywhere away from him. And now we're on 0 seconds. Jhzer trying to keep it up. but he
Oh
can't
my
do it.
god, dude.
Jhzer fails to equalize on 0 seconds. Squishy wastes the time and well played. GG's. Squishy moves on to
Squishy, you crazy, dude. You fucking crazy. That was a good match. That was a really good match,
A
too.
great match.
Read my mind, League of Rockets guy. With a cool voice.
A great fight by Jhzer. However, Squishy's high-powered attacks have earned him a ticket to the next round,
Well played by Squishy.
which happens to be
Yeah, best of one.
on our schedule.
That was really good. Alright, on to round 2.
The Gatekeepers. The four greatest titans who guard the way to the finals.
And before the League of Rockets guy is Lawler. No, they actually, they talked about it. What time is it? Sorry, guys. I've got the podcast will leave tonight, so I'm just trying to manage my time. I think we got an hour. I wish I had that kind of voice. One sec, everybody. Hour and a half. Okay, so we got some time. Sweet. Next match.
Will they be the ones who make up the final four?
If you guys are enjoying this, I'll make sure to like finish this all out. Like I'll do the whole video. So we'll probably do this on stream tomorrow too.
The first gatekeeper.
And continue through it. Gatekeeper games. Can't wait, dude. We'll get through probably like 3 gatekeeper games. So we'll have the gatekeeper games, the semis, and then the final tomorrow, which will be good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games tomorrow.
Larger
Nice.
arena than the first, and home of one of the gatekeepers. Here we have Maestro, a force to be reckoned with.
Why'd they go out of order? Why'd they do Maestro? I thought Maestro was like the 3rd match.
In recent times, as he lingers at the top of several leaderboards. Will he take advantage of the free pass he has been given?
With a nice big smile, okay?
It's hard to imagine, considering his opponent heralds a reputation that has been formed almost entirely around his domination of the Ones arena. This gatekeeper is the king of Ones himself, Scrubkilla.
See, okay, this is what's dope about this. The reason why this intro is so sick is for 2 reasons. Number 1, Scrubkilla's intro. Sounds dope, right? Beat drop, slow-mo, like, cinematography is dope, right? Second reason, the change of pace. Every single intro has been the same. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, blah, blah, blah. This is this person, this is this person. Straight into the matches. But not for Scrub. Good cinematography. They slow it down. They make it special for Scrub. I love that. Really, really cool. They changed the style.
It is now time for the young gatekeeper himself, the potential favorite to win the entire tournament.
I like how they call it gatekeepers too.
Scrubkilla to take on the Great Dane himself, Maestro, in the 2nd round match. Oh, wow, what a start to this as well.
Good start for Maestro.
Great start for the
Kickoff
Great
goal.
Dane
Just wins it.
Maestro, a player who has given Scrubkilla trouble in the past in stream show matches.
Another cool thing about Johnny being with Cassidy's, he has done a lot of 1v1s, and I know that's part of the reason why he was picked, is for his 1v1 knowledge. Knowing that, like, what makes a commentator good is being able to reference information that you may not know. Maestro, I don't know his 1v1 playstyle. He's able to insert, like, Maestro has given Scrub issues. Whether that's true or not, doesn't matter. I believe what he says. It's really good. Also, hey, Leaf.
Gets a phenomenal start to the game. Kickoff goal against one of the most feared kickoffs in the world, Scrubkilla, the youngster. He's here, and like you said, the tournament favorite in most people's eyes, but this is not going to be
Good flick to bottom time. That
Maestro
boost spawn. Is he going to get it? Nope. Good contest by Maestro.
And now, we'll be able to see how Scrubkilla can do now.
Good. Another boost tonight by Scrub. Scrub's boost management is phenomenal.
Away there. We see roughly what
So they both have full boost. Maestro trying to bait it out. Oh, that's not good. That's a goal.
Great challenge. He's going to get an open net opportunity. Will he take it? Yes, he will.
I disagree. Terrible challenge.
we see roughly what type of offense
This challenge here. He's in a bad position, right? But no matter what, how Scrub hits that, there is no fucking way he's going to get a power shot into goal with the way that he's positioned. Because he's going to boost out of this so well.
Scrubkilla will
That flick right there puts him in a position that allows Scrubkilla to win this. No matter what, Maestro is going to lose this 50-50. In any way, shape, or form, there's no way that Maestro is going to win that. At all. Period. Can't. The way he's flicking, the way that Scrubkilla is pushing his car, no way Maestro's going to win. And because of that, it puts him in a position to where he is out. He's out of this play. And because of that, Scrubkilla is able to
That's a great
land
challenge.
correctly.
He's going to get an open net opportunity.
Free goal.
Will he take it? Yes, he will. Secures the open net, and that is a good sign for Scrub.
I'm not saying that Scrub. I was basically saying, like, Johnny said that was a good challenge. I disagree. He should have either challenged it head on, or he should have backed off.
Looks like his nerves are not here just yet, and the start of the game will be leveled up. 30 seconds in, we're all tied
Yeah.
at 1-1.
Scrub is a very mental game player. He gets nervous.
consistent 1v1 player in the world, but how well can he play
Those
when the
kickoffs, man.
pressure is turned up?
Oh.
That seems to be, if we see more of that, not
He should have had that shot.
Yeah, Scrub will definitely be very nervous right now. He's told me before that he does get extremely nervous when it is all on the line.
High intensity matches, Scrub mental game has a problem because he's young. He also likes to play from behind. I know that about Scrub as well.
His hands will be shaking, palms are sweaty, mum's spaghetti, but so far he's doing just fine. He's staying very grounded, which is pretty normal.
For those that want to watch, this is what I'm watching.
In a best of one situation, and my goodness, Maestro panicking right there. Thought maybe Scrub was up for that aerial.
God damn it, Leaf. I'm trying to do stuff. I missed the notifications. Too late now. Sorry about that, guys.
Long clearance, gonna see what Maestro does to respond. Steals the boost away.
Oh, Maestro starved.
Maestro
He is completely starved.
Something with this though. He's got some side boost and takes that.
Nice. Nice. Oh, no, he missed. I thought he had that.
Oh, Maestro starved.
That was actually really good. So he gets that 12 boost there. So with that 12 boost, he speeds up into it and recognizes that there's a chance that he can get to it. But the angle that he plays, if he would have played that angle probably any different, yes, it would have been on net, but Scrub would have hit it. If he plays that over to the side, Scrub would have hit that. So, almost. Uh-oh. That's a goal. That's a bad clear by Scrub. He meant to play that harder. Yeah. He tried to clear that further. Put him himself in a bad position. He probably could have played that wall. Depending on the way this pops. I'm curious. How far away is Maestro? I mean, that's tough because if he lets that settle down, so it would have landed probably, we're talking like here-ish, right? Roughly on the map with the way that popped off the post. Maestro has a clear shot, so I think he has to go for that. Unless Scrub can get down quick enough to go for it, but that clear he normally would have got. He just didn't clear it hard enough. Good patience by Maestro. Maestro played that really well. He spaced himself.
Maestro takes the lead. Scrub was not able to get a dunk on that air dribble off the back wall. Oh my goodness, Maestro, even though he was completely starved out of boost, so smart to stay close to the ball right there.
Yeah, just took his time, waiting to see if a gap would open. And as soon as it did, pounced, stall boost, and completely...
Another kickoff win for Scrub.
Scrubkilla is going to take an advantage off the back of this kickoff, but he is...
That 50-50, I don't know how he won that.
Wondering, oh no, what if I lose in my first match in this tournament? These start...
He thought Maestro was up for it since he never looks around with the camera and just tried to beat him to the ball. It's terrible map awareness then. Terrible. He should have paid attention to where that was.
Thoughts are going to creep in his head. Oh, Maestro, looking for the demo, doesn't get it, and that's actually going to work against him. So close to the demo, but so far, and Scrub with another tie game. First match in this tournament. Built down, and he's got to be wondering, oh no, what if I lose in my first
Okay, so he
match
wins
in this
that.
tournament? These thoughts are
No,
gonna creep in his
okay.
head. Oh, Maestro, looking for the demo, doesn't get it, and that's actually
Maestro tries to,
gonna work
like
against him.
Johnny said it right.
Close to the demo, but so
He
far,
tries to go for the demo, but
another tie game.
Scrub cuts back out, so it's a little bit further in spacing, so he doesn't get it. Beats him to it. It sucks. Scrub also boosted an item too.
Too early, and Scrub makes it 2-2.
This is another close game. Just like all of our round one games, every tournament game in this tournament so far has just worked out to be an absolute monster. Oh, Maestro goes to the boost.
Good boost tonight.
It's going to work in his favor though, because now he has both. Scrub barely
Wow,
recovers
good
in time.
recovery by Scrub.
Far.
So
Just worked out to be
Scrub plays that super soft, which is fine because it buys him time to get the boost, but the big issue with that is it also gets Maestro the boost because Maestro reads it really well. Plays it patient, tries to play it on net.
Scrub.
I'm surprised Scrub got that though.
It's going to work in his favor though, because now he has
Because he jumped, and then as soon as he lands, he jumps again. Like, that's a split, like, that's instant reaction. Like,
both. Scrub barely recovers in time
It's
in the near
nuts.
post. Maestro is
Really well
piling on
played.
pressure right now.
Yeah, Scrub sees the net and just immediately pounces.
He needs to back off. Yeah.
In front of the goal, and in front of the ball that was rolling towards it.
Throwaway
Scrub gets
position.
himself a
Maestro
line.
needed to play that
Maestro
a
did
little
not
bit lighter.
So dangerous if he did, and now he's went into two minds about that one.
What?
Oh, Scrub's got
That's a
boost,
goal.
And Scrub tried to go for the boost, and that has not worked out.
What? That just confused me. Like, I don't know what Maestro just did there. That made no sense. So, ball gets played inside, right? Goes to settle it, doesn't. Goes to touch it again, doesn't. And then just lets it go past. Like, Scrub shouldn't have gone for boost. He should have went for ball. But at the same time, like, that was really weird from Maestro.
I can't believe the Scrub is prioritizing the boost so highly. He's definitely fearful of a boost to fool Maestro, but Maestro says, I don't even need that. You can have it. I'm just going to take a goal. Thank you very much.
Well, the problem with that one is, whilst Maestro wasn't full of boost. He had enough. He had
Oh,
at
yeah.
least
Ball greater than
60
boost, guys.
Making that
Nice flick.
greedy play there by Scrub as Maestro just took it straight past him. Play to the side. Now we will see.
Good not getting the boost on that.
He had
Oh,
at
yeah.
least 60 for that.
So after this flick, watch what Maestro does. So he gets one boost, right?
Scrub is
Immediately clears it to the right side. Scrub is going to probably rotate this way, as he should. Cuts in a little too hard. If that ball would have played out a little bit further, Scrub could have tapped it here and then brought it back in. But Maestro plays it good enough to where he keeps it close to himself. But the big thing that Maestro does here that's going to probably be crucial later on, and I haven't even seen it yet, is he does not grab this boost. He leaves it for himself just in case. Okay. Doesn't go for it. Flicks over the top. Denies him boost. Smart. That's a goal.
And this is an awkward position.
Oh, what a
Maestro
save.
throws
What the
out
fuck?
Another save from Scrub, but he's on the ball yet again. Oh, the
Way to use that
double
second
touch
jump.
right off the
Way to make that
post,
second
passes
jump.
it to himself. Scrub, but he's
So he takes a shot here. Doesn't use the quick aerial.
on the
Hits
ball
it against the post. Jumps up again so he can make sure he gets another touch on it to play it back inside.
again. Oh, the
It's aggression showing and paying off.
missed his back boost there. Maestro definitely took that.
Why did Scrub not clear that off wall? Hold on. I'm curious what Scrub's decision. Does he get the back boost? Doesn't get the boost there,
Oh, Scrub missed his back boost there. Maestro definitely
and he
took
didn't
that.
clear it
It's an
either.
awkward-
With how close Maestro is, even if he doesn't have boost to follow this up, he should still clear it.
What adjustments these two players will bring in?
He could slowly tap that down here.
Maestro definitely
What adjustments these two players will bring in?
So with the way that ball's that's soft touches, he could probably bring it here and then clear it out mid.
oh, Scrub missed his
Like
back.
right here, he can clear this over Maestro. Right? Like he can play this over Maestro. The only issue is if he does that when he lands, if Maestro recovers it well, he's screwed. He has no boost. Because Maestro took it. So good take by Maestro, but he should clear this. He should play this far.
Back boost there. Maestro definitely took that.
Instead, he just
It's
puts
an
himself in a
awkward
really,
position.
really
Maestro
rough position. I don't know how the
throws out
fuck he
another
made that
save
first
from
save,
Scrub.
but this play
The ball yet again.
is
Oh, the
solid.
double touch right off the post, passes it to himself.
That's a good read. So he jumps here, boosts it, jumps again to keep his momentum to spin into it and plays it across. That's really well played by Maestro.
Not fundamentals. That is just pure flash. And it's
Minimum age for the RLCS is 15. Scrub is 13, but he's been playing since he was 6. He played SARP at 6 and has been playing that ever since.
2-goal lead has opened up.
Yeah, great adaptation to an extremely unusual situation. Maestro is in the lead against the tournament favorite. Scrub has got a lot of work to do. Maestro fakes the jump, gets Scrub to back off, but Scrub is comfortably on the goal line.
That was a
He's
poor
actually
touch by
in the
Maestro.
Open net, but no, misses it. I can't believe Scrub has misfired.
It's crazy to see the amount of comebacks we are in this tournament. Good save. Good awareness by Scrub on that one. Scrub notices that save's going to happen, so he doesn't pressure it. He should have taken that boost, though. As soon as this happens, and knows, like, as soon as he sees that commit, he could probably have taken that boost. Yeah, with that ball going in, he could have used this boost to get this boost and deny Maestro one more time. He's playing safe. He's playing really safe.
2-goal lead right as far away from Scrub as he can, and another solid challenge by the great save.
Who is Scrub, child? Scrubkilla is like the best 1v1 player in the world. He's 13. He's from Scotland? Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Turbo, but I'm pretty sure he's from Scotland, right?
Controls it. Will he be able to get the open end? Oh my goodness, he's hit the post.
Oh, he missed it.
Unbelievable miss by Maestro.
This
That
is
sucks.
turning into one of those matches where you're looking
Oh, no.
Oh,
and they
no.
are
Maestro.
trying to
He
hide
beans it. No.
as few mistakes as possible,
That
but
sucks.
Great bump there from Scrub.
So, basically what happens here,
Right as far
doesn't get the shot, 50-50 goes in Maestro's favor. Maestro should make the shot. He even takes off ball cam, has player cam, settles it just fine, but then he jumps into it because he thinks Scrub is super close. Super, super close. He should have patiently just waited and then hit it inside. Right? Should have had a goal. That should have been a goal for Maestro.
Oh my goodness, he's hit the post.
Messes up,
Unbelievable miss by Maestro.
so he hits it downfield to maintain possession.
Matches where you're looking at
And he hits it light enough so he can keep that possession. Like, if he would have powered that, Scrub would have boosted by it, and it would have been a goal for Scrub. Scrub, being the little savage he is, hits him in the back, and he pancakes it.
few mistakes as
That
possible.
sucks.
Great bump there from Scrub is going to bring this back.
Maestro with the belly
That bump
flop
was good.
just
That bump was really
plants his
good.
car on the ball. He loses all momentum. Scrub can't believe his luck right now. By all rights, he should be down by 3, but he's within 1. Final 2 minutes right now. What a different game we would be seeing.
He's Swedish? My bad. I thought he was Scottish. Yeah, I don't know. You would know better than I would.
If Maestro was 3 goals up, but this is absolutely all to play for.
We know absolutely nothing about
Oh, another one.
reacts to pressure and
Maestro
Scrubkilla
getting
has
beat.
brought-
Maestro's playing super close on that pressure-wise,
Right now,
so
what a different
kickoff
game we'd be
loses.
seeing if Maestro was 3 goals up.
Good job by Scrub keeping possession there. So even though he loses the kickoff, he still aggresses. Does it once there, immediately rotates to net because Maestro's thinking he can beat him to it. Doesn't, and he gets beat for it.
reacts to pressure
That was just well played by Scrub.
Maestro, but he's within 1.
So kickoff
Final
loses the
2
kickoff.
minutes right now. What a different game we would be
Immediately
seeing
after he
if Maestro
backs
was
off
3 goals
to bring
up.
Maestro in, it's kind of like doing a delayed kickoff, so you get that second touch.
This
Brings it in, hits it back. Maestro goes for a shot, misses it. And Scrub totally taking advantage of using the ball instead of the boost.
to pressure and
Really, really well done by Scrub.
this even.
He just outplayed my stride.
Because
he went for boost.
Passing second right now, but he's got to forget about the pass.
That's just Scrub to a T showing you why ball is greater than boost. The ball's going to move faster than you can boost at it, so really well played.
Think about the future, because the next 1 minute 37 seconds will determine whether or not he progresses in this tournament. Can he do it, or will Scrubkilla rise to the occasion?
Tie game though now. It should be 5-4.
Very effective in this
Probably
match
5-3
so far.
actually.
Scrub goes for the bouncing shot, takes
Good
that
save.
off the side
Takes the boost. Good boost deny. Plays it back inside. Another one immediately after.
movement out of Maestro, and it's
He's low on boost.
bits of boost steals. That little bit
Yep.
of movement that you force from the defender allows him to score.
Oh.
That's a girl.
Yep. Well played by Shogun. Points it out really well. So this shot makes Maestro go up. He's pretty low on boost right now,
Bouncing
right?
shot, takes that one to the
Denies the boost. Takes one tap inside.
side.
He needs boost, so he's out of position. He's in that awkward in between. Like he either needs to be in net or he needs to be in his face. The issue is with having that much boost, like Scrub can punish him day after day. So because he's in that awkward spot and he's needing boost and Scrub denied him on it with maintaining possession, Scrub's able to take a quick shot. There's like, unless he predicts this early, he's not going to save it.
But he's forced movement
Yeah,
out of
that's
Maestro,
tough.
And it's those little bits of boost steals, that little bit of movement that you force from the defender allows him to score.
That's a great touch off the wall. Scrub just chipping it in field. The Maestro can't.
Scrub is Scottish? That's what I thought, man. I was almost positive, not Swedish. Dude, I knew that Scrub was Scottish, but I thought Pierre said that he was Swedish, so I'm like, all right, I believe you. But I'm almost I was almost positive he was Scottish, so I was right. Take that, Turbo. Turbo's being a troll. Oh,
Can't close the distance, can't defend his goal from such close range. Scrub is in the lead, and Maestro's again got to be thinking, I could be on 5 goals right now. But he's looking up at the scoreboard, and he sees Scrub
Nice.
with 5 goals. But now he's got the 5th goal. It was a little bit late of asking, but he's finally done it. Second kickoff
Turbo,
goal
get out of
against
here, man.
I was about
You already
to ask,
played your game.
towards the end of this matchup, what
Turd.
does Maestro want to do to take it past Scrub? Instead, he reverts back to what he did at the start of this matchup to take it even yet again. With
Can't ban
18
someone for being a
seconds
troll.
left in this match.
And the games continue to be close in
It's
this
the internet.
Titans. Here we have Maestro, who didn't even need to play a game to get here. He is absolutely taking Scrubkilla to the wire, and he's
Pop
gonna
it.
go
Nope,
carry
saved.
coast to coast, but Scrub will actually get the save this time and recover for the corner boost and the possession
Does he have boost?
acquisition. Maestro staying close, but a little
Oh
bit too
man, really? That actually worked?
close to play a game to get here. He is absolutely taking Scrubkilla to the wire, and he's gonna go.
He should play that
full
near post.
character. He is absolutely taking Scrubkilla to the wire, and
That's tough because knowing Scrub, and this is what's different, is Scrub, like, if he tries to pop this back, Scrub's going to just contest it, right? And it's tough because what I would like to see Maestro do here is I would like to see him play the ball like he is now, have his car go from here and play it over to the left, and then hit it back top right. So as the ball's moving, he's over here, hits it back, goes, and it plays against Scrub's momentum. So Scrub is moving so fast this way that when you move it and you cut it back against that, there's no way you can stop. He'll just backflip and you should score. Because he plays it here, Scrub's able to come across and hit it, right? Ideally, in Scrub's situation, Scrub would slowly close that gap and do that. That's like a split-second hindsight decision, right? It's like, it's hindsight. Like, that's ideally what would happen, right? So, seeing that happen, like, if he would have, like, you saw Dapper do this as well. Like, if he would have backflipped here and flicked it backwards, Scrub completely out of position. Maestro is still, like, over off my screen. He's, like, over here. Like, he's, like, where my face is right now. This is pretty much, like, right here is where, like, Maestro is. And if the ball would have flicked off backboard, he probably would have been able to adjust to it.
For the corner boost and the possession acquisition.
Maestro tries to bait out. Okay, so that's what Maestro did. So as this happens, Maestro tries to bait out his cut, and Maestro just waits, or Scrubkilla just waits. Gets the boost and just waits. Because that he puts a power shot on.
Scrub takes the lead. Yeah, Scrubkilla just noticing the mispositioning of Maestro.
Maestro could have punched that hard if he would have just played that ball. He literally could have just punched him there. Scrub was nowhere near that. Look how far away from the ball he is. Like, look how far he is. Maestro should just come in and, like, demolish that. Like, he hits that at an angle, even if he gets the 50-50. Scrub is nowhere near being able to make a play on that ball. He is playing that so cocky. Like, supersonic, not supersonic. Like, you can see the streaks in his car. He's moving his top speed. He'd come and hit this and punish him for it. Damn, dude. That's Scrub punishing a mistake to a T.
And into the net. 1 minute remaining. Scrubkilla has taken the lead.
5-6.
Kickoff goal.
5-6 on the clock, and now Scrubkilla with another opportunity gets the kickoff goal. Revenge for Maestro's 5th goal on him. And now Scrubkilla starting to look more comfortable.
Finally, that legendary kickoff comes in. We have not seen that work so far.
It's disrespectful half the pros don't say GG. I mean, yeah, it's easy to type, but at the same time, those guys have to wait like 10 minutes in queues, so they just want to easily, like, just get back into the game, man. Like, ball blocking Maestro's vision? Possibly. I mean, Scrub's pretty far to the right of that, though.
Consistency when you're under pressure like this is the kickoff. Oh, Maestro's actually centered the ball, but he gets it to roll up the wall.
Smart choice by Maestro there. Maestro doesn't hit that off the wall because Scrub would have got to it first.
But he doesn't even need to get any more goals. He's just going to sit back and make Maestro come to him. This is a terrible situation for Maestro to be in, having to challenge 50-50s in his opposition corner. Scrub is really backing off a lot right now.
That's a goal.
Maestro free shots, but it's not going to work. Maestro turns his
Maestro's just trying to force it because of the time.
But he doesn't even need to get any more goals.
Pops it up. What happens? Okay, so he gets the 50-50. Where's Maestro? He should have waited for that to bounce. Maybe not. Because Scrub had a ton of boost. And Scrub could have easily contested that. So, like, right here, Scrub's got full control. He can either aerial this. He decides not to. He's going to let it bounce. He lets Maestro go for it. Maestro doesn't have any boost to put any power on it. Maestro did a quick aerial to get up. Maestro should have jumped, waited, and then jumped into it to put some power on it. That's his only chance. But then he commits. He fully commits to it. Well played by Scrub. Gives him the space, plays defense.
Into a pass. Scrub up by 3, 24 seconds left. This is looking like Scrubkilla's game.
Yeah, Scrub just looked at that play and said, Maestro, I don't think you've got the power in you to put this past me. And not only was it enough power to go past him, but Scrub was able to control it as well. Takes it to the other end of the field, and now this is very comfortable for Scrub.
Yeah, we don't want to call this too
Way to
early,
match that. That's a goal.
Called 1v1s too early.
That's a goal.
Maestro gets
Well
the
played.
dunk on Scrubkilla. No boost required. Yep. He's within 2. It's too early.
Comfortable for Scrub.
So, tries to take a shot, rolls. So what does he do? He just mirrors Scrub.
Dunk on Scrubkilla. No boost required. He's within 16 seconds.
Him jumping there screwed over Scrub.
No boost required. He's within 2.
Right here. Scrub shouldn't have jumped. He should have kept him driving towards it. He had the ability to get it. He's going over boost pads as well. He could have drove here and then jumped into it when it was closer. Like, if he would have jumped now, he would have won that 50-50. But because he's up in the air and Maestro's lower on the ground when he jumps, like, so this is Maestro's jump here. These two little puffs of smoke. Because he's lower to the ground, he has more momentum and more power going through the ball when he hits it, and he's able to just overpower Scrub as he comes across.
Scrubkilla tried to go with the side of his car, went for a side roll onto that, so very little power coming in from the
Obviously,
side.
that's like
Allows Maestro
after the
to
fact
take
of
the
why
lead.
it happened.
Maestro
But
still needs
Scrub
to
should have waited to get closer to the ball. He had advantage.
Takes the boost. Will he get another goal? This is so desperate. He's gonna go low again. A lot of low plays in this tournament.
Nice
so far.
drift.
Maestro's actually got some space. Will he be able to get the ball over Scrub? Yes,
Oh,
he
he's
will.
done it!
2
Well played.
seconds on the
Well played. He
clock.
took a
Maestro's
lot
on
of time
the
on it
board.
though.
Maestro will have to find one more way past Scrubkilla's defense.
All right, Turbo. If you're having a good, if you're headed out, man, have a good night.
Gets the ball onto the hood and launches that like a catapult over the top of Scrub.
2 seconds though. If he doesn't get a kickoff goal, he's done.
Best comeback I've ever seen. Mind game kickoff, but the ball's on the ground. Scrubkilla's gonna take it.
That
Oh my
sucks,
goodness,
dude.
Maestro tried everything in his arsenal, but Scrub.
Well done by Maestro though. That fake kickoff was a good idea. He should have done that last time. He waited too late to do that. That delayed kickoff.
Oh my goodness, Maestro tried
Even though he wins, he doesn't have boost or anything to catch up to it. That sucks. He wishes it was popped, but it didn't.
Moves on to the round of 4.
That was good.
An
That was really
impressive
good.
performance by both. But a testament to the reputation of
God, all these matches are super close too. Damn.
We must travel now to the next location, where 2 gatekeepers are waiting.
Get rid of that. Get rid of this. What is this?